Hi viewers, welcome to the Momentum Moves weekly video series. Myself Brijesh Bhattacharya, Senior Research Analyst and Editor at Equity Master. So last week we have discussed Nifty and Nasdaq, where we have said that Nifty and Nasdaq could reverse. The Nifty range we initiated was around 15,200 to 15,370. We made a high of 15,431 and back below 15,000 levels. And most importantly, breaking the previous week low, which was around 14,984, which is a sign of good bearish momentum as of now into the short term. Nasdaq also, if we look, we have indicated that 13,700, 14,000 on spot could be a good sign of reversal. So it made a high of 13,879, back below 13,500 levels, and we think that it is a short-term momentum under the bear's control now. And also, if we look at the Nifty on weekly chart, is formed bearish engulfing, and basically bearish engulfing are reversal in nature, and it generally marks an end to the positive momentum. Even if you look at the during the week on the daily scale, index has formed evening star candlestick pattern, the three candlestick pattern, which is again a bearish in nature. But if we remember in the previous videos, we have discussed the Fibonacci levels of around 15,070 to 15,470 levels, where 127 to 161 percentile of Fibonacci levels could play a key resistance zone. So we made a high of 15,431 and back to the lower levels now. So again, even if you look at the rising channel, the chart over here on Nifty, if you look at the rising channel, which we have also indicated in our previous weekly videos, price have resistance right at the upper band of the channel, and money on bank 13,000 15,370 was the level which we have indicated, made a high of 15,430, slightly above the resistance line, and now back towards the journey has been on the downwards have started for the Nifty. If you look at the lower panel of this chart, the RSI, the red lines which you are witnessing, the arrow lines, is marking a negative divergence on RSI, which means that even though prices are making higher high, the RSI is not making the higher high, which is a sign of exhaustion for me. And the momentum, the strength of the momentum is lacking into the when the prices are going higher. So a double WMP for the Nifty, the prices resisting at rising channel, negative divergence. Adding to it, now if you look at the chart 2, this is the hourly chart of the Nifty, and as I said, the retracements level are playing a key role over here. So 14,753 was the high, back to the lows of 13,600, and if I just mark the retracement level, 161 was around 13,468. The short term moves, which was from 15,000 to 15,200 level to 51 levels to around 14,984 levels. Even though the retracement level, if you look at 161, was right placed around those levels. So market have resistance at multiple Fibonacci levels. And if you look at the green lines over here, the left hand side, the market at the previous was resisted on 127, and we have seen a negative momentum come into. So typically, Nifty faces resistance at various Fibonacci levels, and retracement takes place. Though I'm not taking as a bigger top has been formed, or markets might not make new high, but a short term top is definitely in place. And as in previous video also, we have indicated 14,400, 14,500 levels can be tested on Nifty, and we are on the same levels, on the same lines of expected targets on Nifty at 14,400, 14,500 can be tested in coming weeks. So keep a watch. As of now, we think sell on rise strategies plays out to be a better place over here. Adding to it, the Fibonacci, after the Fibonacci resistance, multiple resistance. Now, if you look at the short-term averages on hourly charts, so I have placed two averages. The blue line is around 9 exponential moving average, so 9 hour exponential moving average, and the red line is 21 exponential moving average. So now, if you look at the momentum over here, we have seen a negative crossover, which means that the short-term average, the 9 exponential moving average, has given a negative crossover, which means that it has gone below the 21 exponential moving average, which is again a sign of bearish momentum. So now in the short term charts, bears are having an upper hand, and we are certain that markets might see the lower level of 14,400, 14,500 in the short term time. Even if you remember the previous video where we have indicated this music could stop, and we have indicated the same range of 15,070, 15,450 zone, considering the Fibonacci levels, and it is playing out exactly the same. Now, what should you do? If you remember, we have indicated that auto might take a pause, and though auto has not changed majorly, but yes, it is resisting at the higher level, and the downward journey has begun for auto space. The one index we want to highlight over here is the FMCG space. So our third chart is FMCG index. Now, if you look at this index, we have slightly taken a broader picture on the FMCG index, the medium term, not exactly the short term view. It is at do or die level. Why we are indicating that do or die level? Because if you look at generally when the index or any stocks rises, it takes supports at the previous highs, and we have seen 32,700, 32,600 as a multiple support zone. The previous highs, 32,700, 32,900 levels sub here and there. Market has taken breakout above those levels, went to around 35,000 levels. But post budget rally, right, we have seen 34,900 levels, just shy of 35,000, and back towards 33,100, 30,200 levels now onto the FMCG index. So if these levels hold 32,700, 32,600 on the downside to 33,000 range, these levels if held, even if you look at the green line, the resist support line, the rising trend line is indicating those levels, and if this support holds, we might say that the momentum could continue on the bullish side. But what if in case this support doesn't hold? If bears manage to break 32,600, and if you remember, ITC was the one which has taken a huge lead into the post budget, because on street it was expectation that no negative is positive for ITC, because every time we see the budget, something or the other is negative for ITC. So this time ITC have taken the lead, and it's back, index is back to the previous highs of, and all the out to the support zone, the demand zone. If bears manage to break 32,600, we think that the medium term top can be placed in on the FMCG especially. And there might be a stock specific reaction, but if you look at the index wise, we think that 20% correction can happen back towards 26,000, 27,000 levels can be expected if 32,600 is breached on the downside on the weekly basis on FMCG index. So keep a watch on the FMCG index, and I would say these are do or die levels for FMCG index. If bulls have to manage, if they want to take FMCG stocks on the higher side, they have to manage to hold on this support zone. So keep a watch on this FMCG index. So just to sum up, index is moving on to the downwards momentum as of now into the short term, and we are expecting the targets of 14,500 on the downside, and FMCG keep a watch on 32,700, 33,000 zone, especially for bulls. And if bears manage to break that levels, for a short-term trader who wants to look for a futures trade, look for a short opportunity into those kind of stocks which are trading into the future in FMCG space. So that's all, signing off. And I forgot to, we appreciate that people are commenting on our momentum moves video and they are liking it. So in case you are new to our channel, do press subscribe button and bell icon so that you receive the notifications, and do comments on how do you like our videos, or in case you think that we should cover in some of our videos, we definitely try to cover. So do mention on the comment section. Signing off, Brijesh Bhatia. Thank you.